So you want to plop a shed in the middle of nowhere on some land you just bought, and you're wondering what are the steps you need to take to make that happen. I have had 3 different accessory structures brought to my property in the last year. A lot of people are buying land and plopping a shed on it to either live in or work out of, garden out of, or whatever, to get around the fact that the average home in America costs about $400,000. I don't blame them. I would sleep inside of this chicken coop too. Here's a checklist I wish I had when I bought my first accessory structure. First thing you're gonna need is a foundation to put the structure on. You don't have to have an actual poured concrete foundation. There just needs to be what's called a prepped pad. It has to be excavated or leveled, and some type of material, weed barrier fabric, and then material like gravel or wood chips needs to go on top of it. An excavating company can do this. The Amish did this for me. You're gonna want to budget between $1,000 and $3,000 to have something like this prepped for your shed, but it's very important because if the shed gets dropped on an improperly prepped pad, it could break, warp, roll down a hill, not good. Number 2, you're gonna check with your town charter what the minimum square footage requirement is to get a building permit. So in my town, that is 144 square feet. For some of my accessory structures, I've had to get a building permit. For others, like the chicken coop, I have not, meaning I did not have to call into the town to ask them if I can get this chicken coop. Number 3, you're also gonna check with the town charter at what the setback requirements are for accessory structures. So again, in my town, from my neighbor's property, the minimum setback is 75 feet. There's also a setback requirement on how far apart the accessory structures are supposed to be. So in my town, I think it's like 15 feet. I'm not sure that I actually did that correctly with 2 of these, but now you know. Once you have all 3 of those things done or checked, you are ready to bring in your shed and live out your little shed dreams.